Watch the two sets of pictures which will come up on the screen now. In a quiet school in Kerala, students gather on Guru Purnima to perform Pad Puja, a timeless Sanatan tradition where they wash their teachers' feet in a gesture of reverence, gratitude, humility. This act, rooted in the ancient Guru-Shishya Parampara, symbolizes the sacred bond between teacher and student, a bond that has shaped Bharat's civilizational ethos. Now contrast this with another image on the right. Sadanand Master, a respected teacher in Kerala, brutally attacked by his political rivals, his legs hacked in a horrific act of violence. Blood stains the ground where he once stood to impart knowledge, his life forever scarred by the savagery of the ideological intolerance. Viewers, the perpetrators, members of the same ecosystem that now have a problem with Pad Puja as regressive and instilling a slave mentality in youth. That is what they have said about this Guru Purnima. Viewers, the irony is as stark as it is shameful. The Congress left ecosystem, which sheds crocodile tears over progressive values, has no qualms about political violence that maims and kills, but they react with disdain at a ritual that embodies pure respect. This is not hypocrisy or not just hypocrisy. This is a calculated assault on Sanatan practice, like the ones we've seen, that Sanatan is leprosy, AIDS, HIV, etc. A tradition that venerates wisdom and humility. They have a problem with that. The Pad Puja controversy is not an isolated incident, viewers. It's part of a pattern where this ecosystem targets Hindu traditions with surgical precision. From labeling Bharat Mata as idolatry to now demonizing Guru Purnima, their toolkit has a pattern. Erode the cultural and spiritual foundations of Sanatan under the guise of progress. Progress is the buzzword, viewers, but when it comes to political violence like the gruesome attack on Sadanand Master or the chopping of limbs by their ideological foot soldiers, these champions of progress are silent. You know why? Because the moral compass is calibrated not by justice but by political convenience. There are too many examples. We will discuss some of them during the show. Sample the reactions.
സംസ്ഥാനത്തിന്റെ ഗവർണർ ഇരുണ്ട യുഗത്തിലേക്ക് കേരളത്തിലെ നയിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി ആഹ്വാനം ചെയ്യുക എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഇത്ര ഗുരുതരമായിട്ടൊരു പ്രസ്താവനയിലൂടെ തന്റെ ഭരണഘടനാ പദവിയെ തന്നെ അപമാനിച്ചിരിക്കുകയാണ്. കേരളത്തിലെ കുട്ടികളെ കാലുകഴിപ്പിക്കലാണ് കേരളത്തിലെ സംസ്കാരം എന്ന് അദ്ദേഹം പറഞ്ഞാൽ അത് അംഗീകരിക്കാൻ കേരള ജനത തയ്യാറാവില്ല എന്ന് അദ്ദേഹം മനസ്സിലാക്കണം. അദ്ദേഹം സവർണ ഫാസിസ സംസ്കാരം കേരളത്തിൽ പഠിപ്പിക്കാൻ നോക്കുകയായിരിക്കും. സംസ്ഥാനത്തെ നാണക്കേടാണ് ഈ ഗവർണർ. ഈ ഗവർണറെ ഓർത്ത് ലജ്ജിക്കേണ്ട അവസ്ഥയിലാണുള്ളത്.
Kerala is out of India. Are there no Hindus living in Kerala? In Guru Purnima, we Hindus have our rituals which we follow. That student clean their teacher's feet. That's why it's called Guru Purnima, to pay the respect to our teachers. This is not forcibly done, unlike what is being done in madrasas and other places. And the education minister has an objection to it, and they have ordered an inquiry. If forcibly done, yes, the teacher should be penalized. But if not forcibly done, you should apologize.
Let's open this up. Rahul Ishwar joins the debate. Dr. Pulla Rao, Kevin Matthews, Tehseen stays on. Dr. Pulla Rao, what is more outrageous, sir?
Yes.
Attacking someone like Sadanand Master, chopping off his legs, versus what we are seeing in Kerala on Guru Purnima?
No, my whole take is, why should the governor get involved? I have no quarrel with a politician saying it. I have no quarrel with anybody following any cultural practices, traditions, history, religion. But why is the governor getting involved and giving it a different cue? There is no need for him to get involved. There are ample number of politicians who will take up causes. And also, it's very sad. He is violating the constitution, because why we come on these issues? Why are not the other 28 governors in this country doing these things? He is spoiling the atmosphere. His job is to bring harmony. His job is to bring unity.
Yeah, so he should invite.
Just recently he took another controversy.
Hamas leadership to Raj Bhavan. That will bring harmony to, in Kerala. Dr. Pulara, what do you think of this idea? Let's have a Zoom conference with the Hamas leadership.
He is wading into issues which a governor should not wade in, and is unnecessary.
I am not even talking about the governor. Rahul Ishwar, what is wrong with Pad Puja?
Pranesh, just two submissions. Let me call out for what it is. It is rank Hinduphobia. Any phobia is wrong, but this is Hinduphobia display. Anything that is Hindu, the left liberals have a problem with it. They have a problem with Bharat Mata, they have a problem with Pad Puja, they have a problem with Raksha Bandhan. This is rank Hinduphobia that should be called out. Just like Islamophobia is wrong, Hinduphobia is wrong. This is Hinduphobia in action, and it is our great culture touching the feet of people. Even across the world, people do that. You might have seen Pope Francis washing the feet of people world over. Does that mean he is also into Hindu culture? It's a global culture of showing sign, respect, and it's a great part of our civilizational heritage. And people like Swami Vivekananda, Mahatma Gandhi have all endorsed it. So please don't demonize Hindu culture. Please don't create this Hinduphobia. I hope those people who threatened action will apologize. Because Kerala people, see, we are all living in this. I don't belong to any political party. I'm a normal Hindu living in Kerala. Even people like me are offended because of the attack on Sanatan, demeaning of Sanatan, mocking Sanatan.
But who cares about your sentiments, Rahul Ishwar? Unless you are a member of the minority. Your sentiments, can easily be offended. It's okay. There's no problem. The Kerala minister has said this, and I'm quoting him, making children clean the feet of teachers was not acceptable for a progressive society like Kerala. I've sought a report from the Director General of Education. Tehseen, is this regressive?
There are two aspects to this. Point number one is not just the teachers whose feet were washed. There are also retired teachers who had nothing to do with the school had past served. Second, there was a local BJP leader whose feet was washed. Now,
which one is problematic? No, let's have it out. Which one is problematic? Teachers, retired teachers, or BJP teachers?
Not BJP teachers, the BJP local leader.
BJP local leaders.
And I think that's absolutely unacceptable.
Okay.
You will agree.
So you have a problem with the BJP local leaders. Now what about the first two, teachers and retired teachers?
I would not want my son to be washing anyone's feet as long as it comes from within and they are adults above the age of 18 or maybe 16. That's fine. Kids should not be asked to do it because these are decisions that adults should take. I don't have a problem with somebody following this culture, but it should be an adult who does it, not children. Children should not be asked to do it.
Sanju Verma.
Thank you. Okay. I always say that Tehseen starts off on a good note and then somewhere along the way he loses sight of the broader picture. And this is again a classic case of whataboutery from Tehseen. Let's be very clear. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Vivekananda, teacher, disciple Jodi, Ramakant Achrekar, Sachin Tendulkar, teacher, disciple Jodi. Then you have sage Vashishta King Dashrath, teacher, disciple Jodi, sage Vyasa and his son sage Shukla, teacher, disciple Jodi. Then you have, the cases of even somebody like a Madhuri Dixit, who always used to touch the feet of the late Saroj Khan, who was her dance guru. My limited point is that when the Kerala Education Minister V. Sivanakutty said that washing the feet of your teacher is undemocratic and smacks of slavery, let me just remind him that जो गुरु होता है उसका स्थान हमेशा वहां होता है. गुरु और शिष्य के बीच में there is nothing called being democratic. A student, a disciple always pays homage and obeisance to his guru. There is nothing wrong in it. I want to say one more thing. As one of the panelists mentioned, Rahul Ishwar, I think, the Kerala government, just three things I'll tell you. Last year, they passed a GR, a government resolution saying that you cannot take holiday during Onam, which is one of the biggest festivals, especially in places like Kerala. Another GR was passed saying in government, inaugurations, there is no need to light a diya, as in the traditional lamp, with Sivanakutty, the education minister, saying lighting a diya or a traditional lamp smacks of Hinduism and communalism. And last but not the least, 6 months back, they passed a GR saying that men should not enter temples without shirt, sporting their Janeyu, because this smacks of Brahmanism. मतलब जनेऊ मत दिखाओ, रुद्राक्ष मत पहनो, विभूति मत लगाओ, टीका मत पहनो, रक्षाबंधन के दौरान राखी मत पहनो, but you can wear hijab.
So you believe this is part of the larger pattern. Kevin Matthews, is this a regressive practice?
Sir, let me come in here on a couple of things. First thing, let us keep religion and education separate. Sanatan dharma, follow it in your temples, follow it in the churches, follow it in the mosques, not to our schools. Schools are a place where we need to impart education, impartial education. This is a secular republic. Let the schools remain the same. Okay, if you want to do Sanatan, do it in a temple. Who's questioning you?
My question was, is this regressive? Answer that question, then I have a follow-up.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, this is regressive.
Washing somebody's feet is a regressive process.
Right.
Yes.
Rahul Ishwar.
Mr. Kevin, you should answer that. Pope Francis was washing feet of many people. We call it as a great sign of humility. We all respect Pope Francis doing that. Was he regressive? Please don't use such words loosely. Please remember, it's a sign of humility. It's a sign of respect. It's a sign of a showing of maryada. Was Pope Francis also being regressive? You coming from a Christian community should answer that.
With due respect, let me answer that, sir. Pope Francis did that out of his own choice, from a position of power, not being forced, not being submissive. Pope Francis washed the feet of people from a position of power. It was an act of humility. It was not forced upon them.
That's the same value here. That's the same value and culture. Students are being shown humility. They are respecting teachers. In our culture, we respect Guru as God. Kabir Das has taught us Guru and Govind. Guru and God, when it comes, we should respect Guru first.
Rahul
this is
Ishwar,
the same culture we are following.
You know, that he'll not understand that example. Let me simplify this. Kevin, 1 minute. When you were in school, let's open the screen. Kevin, when you were in school, did you have a choice to keep sitting when the teacher came in? Were you given that choice? You can either stand up or, keep sitting. Could you join the assembly in school? No, 1 minute. And sit on the sofa, not stand with other students. Answer the question, 2 simple questions.
No, sir, I answered you. Yes, I didn't have a choice.
Then, was that a regressive practice that is still followed in all the schools? I don't know of one school, maybe Tehseen knows, where the students have a choice. You can either respect the teacher or don't respect. And the example that Sanju Verma was giving of, great students and of students, teachers, he missed out one certain Sam Pitroda and his student. I don't want to name. Tehseen?
So now let me put this, since you decided to bring in some sort of a humor, let me put this as clearly as I can. Make no mistake. If in a school, Rahul Gandhi was also to wash Sam Pitroda's feet, I would object to it. If he does it in his private life, that is his problem as an adult. Not because I'm a Rahul Gandhi clear, my logic and my argument is clear. If you have to follow anything, please do it outside school.
This is not about Rahul Gandhi, Tehseen. Do you want to answer what I asked Kevin Matthews? Do students get a choice of respecting their teachers?
Just one last point. I've been fortunate to be with you on several debates, and rightfully so, and I agree with you. You would ask the question, why are girls wearing hijabs in school when it is secular? And I agreed with you that, okay, we should look at this. If that is not, in a school is supposed to be secular, any culture, I respect it. Why should it be in the school? Let it be outside the school. Number 2, if you want to do it after you're 16, when you have a ability to make choices. That does not take away from how I would want kids to respect teachers.
Okay, so you are comparing this to hijab imposition or the other way around. Sanju Verma.
Thank you. Pranesh, There are 3 other examples I missed out on. Chandragupta Maurya's guru, Chanakya, they were never on the same pedestal. Dronacharya and Ekalavya, never on the same pedestal. Ekalavya had to actually touch his thumb to prove his loyalty to Dronacharya. Dronacharya and King Arjuna. Arjuna kept revering Dronacharya even when Dronacharya went the other way. So let's not get into this tutor-disciple relationship. The teacher, the tutor, the guru is always on a higher pedestal. But I want to say one thing. And I agree with Rahul Ishwar for a change. This is about the Hinduphobia of the Kerala government. You know, Pranesh, which is the richest temple in the world. In the world, not in India. It is a temple called Padmanabha Swami Temple in Kerala with a net worth of 1,20,000 crores and is one of the biggest donees to the Minority Affairs Ministry in the Kerala government. इनको हिंदुओं का पैसा, हिंदुओं के मंदिरों और हिंदुओं के हुंडियों से जो डोनेशन आती है वो इस्तेमाल करना है पिनराई विजयन की सरकार को. But they don't want to honor any tradition. They don't want people to celebrate Onam. They don't want people to draw rangolis during Onam. There was even a GR saying rangolis during Onam are banned in government institutions. हिम्मत है तो बुर्खा बैन करो, हिम्मत है तो हिजाब बैन करो. And something
Dr. Pulla Rao, this is not one incident. This is part of the larger pattern, sir. And you know, you were on the panel when we were discussing the Bharat Mata controversy. So it's about the mindset, really.
But let me. You see where the danger is this, Pranesh. You say, do they have any choice? Of course, in the other context also, touching feet, do they have choice? If some students touch the feet and others don't touch the feet, what happens to them? You see, every school, and I may be corrected by Rahul Ishwarji, every school, every teacher is given money by the Kerala government. Teachers get salaries from the government once the school is recognized. There has to be a line drawn where your private beliefs come into the school or the educational institution. You asked a correct question. Do they have
Dr.
a choice?
Pulla Rao, 1 minute. Are you saying, 1 minute. Are you saying that students in this case were forced to do this ritual? Is that your argument?
No, not forced to.
Then?
If some do it, everybody else has to do it. If everybody else has to do it, the pressure will be there.
Okay, so
pressure will be there.
Okay.
It's like a healthy situation and an educational.
Rahul Ishwar.
One thing, my son is studying in a Christian school. I have studied in a Christian school. My mother and my grandmother studied in Christian schools. See, it's a normal Hindu and Indian culture to respect every faith. When there is a prayer, we respectfully stand up or we become part of it. Hindu, Christian, Muslim, we are all united in this. But this pseudo-progressive line, the pseudo-secular line, which has a Hinduphobia, wants to demean Hindu culture, wants to demean, derail Sanatan Sanskar. And whatever is Sanatan Sanskar and Hindu culture, they want to brush it off. They want to brand it regressive. They want to guilt shame Hindus into one kind of a thing. They want to guilt trap Hindus into saying that we should not be doing all this because we will be branded regressive. I am proud if my son takes part in the holy church. It is
progressive to write mercy petitions for terrorists, including the Maoist terrorists. Viewers, it is democratic and truly secular to host the Hamas leadership. But if you do this to your teacher, show some respect, then it is a regressive practice. I am leaving it to your judgment. That's all the time that we have. I thank all of you for joining us. The news hour with Navita Kumar on the other side.